Hello and welcome. New stream. It's today's raid. It should be Serpent Shrine plus Tempest Keep, and I will be on my Shadow Priest. The raid has not started yet. It's probably going to start in about 10 minutes or so. So I'm going to take advantage of this to just go and get a coffee, have a cigarette before the raid starts. I assume there won't really be a lot of breaks up after that, and feel free to talk about anything, I guess. I will be right back. So, there are going to be a few changes compared to last week. Supposedly, today we are going to have a full raid. So, I stand a just somewhat better chance of getting a few parses, but at the same time, the roster is not exactly ideal in terms of class composition. Um, that's not to say that it's bad, it's just that it's not ideal. So, for example, in here you'll see we've got two Shadow Priests, we've got two Elemental Shamans, and no matter how good you might be at playing your class, um, as a Shadow Priest, for example, you're never going to push out the DPS of a Hunter. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem, I suppose. It will just affect the overall rate DPS, which isn't a problem, not in these instances, but if you're trying to push for pink parses, it is a bit of a problem. That said, I do have quite a few parses that are not pink, nowhere near that, in fact, like Morrowgreen and whatever. So there is room for improvement for me there. We'll see whether that's possible or whether it's a pipe dream. But I'm hoping things are going to be fine. In addition to that, we've got a bit of an upgrade for me today, which is I went ahead and I bought the Merciless Gladiator Spellblade. I had to spam Marinas to get to 1700 rating in order to buy it. Fortunately, I was able to do that. So, yeah, here we are. We do have a bit of an upgrade. I am going to stay muted on the guild Discord. I don't think I've got anything that I need to say during the raid anyway. Like, I'm a Shadow Priest, I'm not going to have a lot of, let's say, critical tasks to do. Chances are the most important thing I will be doing, if I'll even be doing that, will be to throw a core here and there, but nothing other than that. We'll see, but I don't think there's anything that I need to see or anything that I need to say rather during the raid. I'm just going to follow my usual rotation and try to, well, I will try to do a sort of a good job, see how that works. It's kind of a mech activity for a Shadow Priest, just due to loot factors that cannot be fixed, I think, not by me. So I might get maybe an upgrade during this raid. I don't even know whether that's going to be the case, but I don't expect to walk away with anything, really. It may happen, but I would not bet on it. The issue is that for Shadow Priests, like half of your gear will be crafted. So, you know, we're talking about stuff like Frozen Shadowy, we're talking about stuff like Spell Strike. A couple of other pieces from Phase 1 remain best in slot. The necklace, for example, and this offhand. There is room for some serious improvement in other slots. One such example would be the wand. Like, I could totally take the wand from Solarian. I could totally use the ring from Vash. I could totally use the chest from Vash, and so on, and the bracers from Alar, and who knows what else. But I am not prioritized for those. That's a really lengthy conversation to be had with people at some point, but honestly, I just can't be bothered. At this point, you know, it's a 20-year-old game, and if people supposedly still require an explanation of why you should be able to get some items, then I don't think the problem is that
How
I
are
don't
we, my
understand.
brothers in Christ?
I think there's a
Hello.
different problem, one that's not fixed
Hello,
by
Jackie.
talking. People are starting to show up.
Yes, I had the
We've
raid.
still got
Where's the
like 4 minutes
Yeah,
left
I'm
to start
inside.
with the raid.
inside? Okay.
That said, a number
going down
of
the
people
elevator
are
now.
still
I'll be there
missing.
in a
You
sec.
can see 3 slots have not been filled yet. I think they will show up, but we'll have to see. I am in a group with a couple of mages, another Shadow Priest, and an Elemental Shaman. We're not really going to benefit that much from being in a group with an Elemental Shaman because we're already over hit cap, so that Totem of Wrath, we're only going to get half the benefit, which is the +3 to crit, but it doesn't really hurt either. My main goal for today is trying to improve my parses on Hydros, on Morogreen, on
Hello.
Leo. That's where my parses are still purple, like 89, 92,
Voice over in the corner,
93, that
best.
sort of thing, which I don't really, it's not really something I like to see. We'll have to wait and see how things go. If we've got a full roster though, and if, of course, people don't make serious mistakes, it should be possible. As in, I should be able to get some, I don't know, orange parts at least. But that's also highly dependent on RNG. The last time in SSC, I got Tombed on Hydros and Tombed again on Morogreen, just as I had a Trinket proc, just as I had used the Destruction Potion, so that's just super griefing due to RNG. There's not much you can do to control that, but you can hope that you get a good roll, as it were. We'll see. I'm not going to try to improve the Parson Vash. Improving that is something that you can do in a fairly easy way, I would say, if you don't mind sort of griefing the raid. Like, you don't give a shit about the Ancient Elementals, you just stay close to the middle, you DPS the Naga, you DPS the Strider, and that's how you do it, basically.
Who are we missing?
But I have no intention of doing that.
Yeah, the turrets all the way up in the arena room and the chill room.
I don't
My
want
God.
to grief the raid, I just want to get some stuff done, to improve my parses as much as possible, but again, without griefing the raid. That's not something I want to do. We'll see how things work. For now, we're still missing one person. Not quite sure of who that is. But we're supposed to pull 1 minute from now, which I don't think is going to happen. I think we're going to wait and see if we can find that missing person, if they show up. In the meantime, we've stolen some biscuits, and we're going to start buffing as soon as people are here, because right now
Well, hello
we've got
there.
like one person in
Hello.
4 groups being out of range, presumably the people who are here.
Mm.
I'm a bit short on raiding food today. I've got 17 of these with me. They should be okay unless we wipe, like, I don't know, way too much. But again, we'll have to see. It is a bit weird to me that people are not inside and ready to start at raid time, but you know, things happen with real life. People have to stay overtime at work. They get stuck in traffic and whatever. So, okay, I think we're probably all right to start buffing at least. We've buffed a couple of groups. I'm gonna
Right.
buff group 1 as well as soon as I see
Wizards
them.
coming? Okay.
It's just my arena partner who's
He
out of
is
range
late.
at the moment.
He's gonna be here for TK and rule. Hopefully.
Okay. I guess
Hopefully.
we're not really improving the parses today because someone, if I heard correctly, is going to be
On guild raid, we have 25 people, so.
really late. Like, they'll show up
Drag the last
for
turrets down, man.
TK
Drag
and
them
Rule,
down.
but not for SSC. So I guess no parses today. Too bad, so sad, but what can I say? Kind of wondering whether there's any point in even using destruction potions in that case, because I'm obviously not parsing for shit with 24 people in the raid. The kill speed is going to be way too slow compared to others, and that's going to affect the overall, you know, DPS performance and so on. So it's kind of pointless to even try.
Is everybody in voice? Are we ready to pull?
I just need 1 sec.
Okay.
Need Michael Wilds on everyone.
Charlie?
I'm just med buffing at the minute. Give me 2 seconds.
I suppose I'm gonna just start using my consumables until people are ready
Yeah.
to pull.
I think I'm ready.
A bit early to do it, but like whatever.
This might be a silly question, but do we benefit from 2 Shadow Priests in one group?
You stuck one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Mana.
I think it stacks.
I like it. It stacks.
It
Okay,
stacks,
okay.
yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Pretty sure it does.
It stops.
Never had it happen, so that's why I'm asking. I'm used to only
Yeah,
running with one.
That
In
was
draft,
a
it's
perfectly
like
legitimate
where you
question, by the
punch
way.
one.
And
Okay, okay, cool.
I would say it doesn't really matter in here.
All this free mana. Yes, sir.
Tonight's your night to
Yeah,
party.
Risker, just pick up triangle.
I'm gonna press my button so fucking hard, man.
Give the warlock or give the tank time.
Silence.
Yeah, you just need to give the paladin a lot of time because he can get silenced.
And no, I don't have resistance gear, so
Oh wait, Q,
That's
you're
alright.
tanking. What?
yeah. Next is not here.
And shit, is he on holidays or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, girlfriend's birthday or something.
She.
Could be more important than the red.
Yeah. Good luck. Good
we
luck to
trust
everyone.
you, Cube. We trust you, Cube, man.
Nah, I'll be fine. Big trust, thank
So
you.
that Danish dominance, man. Right now.
Quake.
No, range, max range.
Infection.
Alright, melee.
Oh no.
Oh shit. I didn't check the most important thing today. Who am I bucking for that innovate? This needs to be fixed.
Bad me. I'm entering.
Oh.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
realistically, Risker probably won't get many innervates off today, so Brandeski's kind of cocked.
You might actually not
Well-
need 2 mana with 2 Shadow Priests.
Well, realistic.
Nah,
Well,
it's
yeah,
not.
this depends.
You ready?
Yep, looks good.
Once again, I am getting a bunch of resists because why not, right?
Is anybody still missing food?
So I respec
Water?
bad or what do we?
Yeah,
What do we do?
respect again.
Okay.
Probably gonna need.
Make it one more table.
Probably gonna need resistance gear.
That's my second vortex, but
Or no, not resistance gear. We're just gonna need shield wall and stuff. Yeah, we're just giving you them all, and we're gonna because we don't have the leather. We don't have the leather belt recipes. We're just gonna craft cloth, sell them, and then buy leather belts for the people that need them.
makes sense.
Oh, consumes quickly. Okay, so Risker. I think it's best if Risker just tanks the frost because he's frost resist, and then Nonsense will pick up in nature and just do the same strat where you shielded wall and fast stand and whatever.
Yeah. Can I get just 10-minute kings on this fight?
Of course. Just let me. I need to rebuff everyone. So.
Yeah, no stress.
Oh, that's why the salvation all of a sudden disappeared.
I'm
Where's
tempted
Salute
to
you for
use
doing all the
You'll
buffing,
have
man.
to
a
pick up a mob
potion
there to
here.
get reg.
Do you have the right buffs
'cause
now?
I think
Nonsense?
even with 24
Yeah.
there is
Okay.
a chance, kind of a
It's
small
retarded with
chance.
the paladin that if you respec, you
to,
lose. Like you drop all your.
Yeah.
Improve
I'm
the
just gonna
powers.
respec as little as possible. I
Can
guess.
people not kill these when we're getting rage?
Yeah, the Nonsense get full reg.
Understand.
Can you throw me salve? Wait, did I buff my? Sec.
Risker, what's your frost resist? We can probably set in frost. Yes,
220
for a bit longer.
unbuffed.
Yeah,
Actually,
quite a lot.
220 with mark.
Did you buff Salve for priest here?
Okay.
No. On who? On healers?
I suppose
Okay.
this means we'll be going
Yeah,
soon.
just build whenever you're ready. Just
Yeah.
build when you're ready.
Shadow Priest
Give him,
has
just give him
stuff.
time. Just give him time at the start.
5,
I cannot allow you to interfere.
Okay, lost.
Okay, fuck it. See what I mean? Just
Don't
use
do
the
that, be
destruction
careful.
potion and someone just
Yeah,
has
it's
to
like
be
a 9k
behind
crit.
me, even though I'm the only, I think, person who needs to be
Casual
close.
9k crit.
Just due to the whole mess of having Mind Flay on a reduced range. And I can't do much about that. It's like just how things work. But I got griefed
Let's
there
try to build
again. Just like the last time. I'm trying to move a bit further away from other people because I don't want anyone close to me so I don't get doomed again, but realistically speaking, you can't really do much to control that.
Do you have PS by the way?
Yeah.
Just use an eye on Risker.
You get ready.
Just
soon.
transition. Yeah, just transition it before the 250 Risker if you can.
Yes,
Just stop
you can
damage.
just
Everyone stop
control
damage. Okay, nonsense is taking over.
nature,
Risker, pick up the ads. Just wherever you can. Just say a wee taunt, Risker, because you can't taunt the boss.
We have one healer dead.
Mackay res him. Red blood fist.
Not what you want to hear, that you've got a healer dead, but not something you can control as a Shadow Priest, obviously.
By the way, you can banish another ad, like they're not being killed here, so Risker's taking quite a lot of damage.
Why he's not picking them up? Like he's just killing healers.
Risker, pick up the ads.
I'm dead.
Just kill boss, kill boss. Good job.
I believe I tanked more than one hit from that boy.
That was super bad. Ended up with 1.5k because I got griefed again.
Okay, just res them up.
It's worth
And there's
remembering
just
tonight, guys, our tanks
Nothing I
been
can
out of
do.
action for a while or are covering for other tanks, so respect the threat,
happens
respect
is
with
Mind Flay
mechanics.
has a
Take it slow.
34-yard range, so I need to be closer to the boss, but for
I'm
whatever
respecting
reason,
back to
other
tank.
people are always coming close
Yep,
to me, even
it's all
though
good.
they've got a huge range on their spell.
Here,
And
for them, Risker.
then if they get doomed, I get doomed, and I get super griefed like that. And when that happens,
Don't go
I
yet,
can't
Risker,
really
bro.
do
Basically, for this pack, you're gonna
anything
tank skull,
about
just
it.
face it away from the raid.
I'm
They
not
try to keep
gonna,
it in the clump if you
complain
can.
or whatever to them, because I feel like that would be
And
pointless and
DPS
kind
obviously
of
focus
cunty as
skull.
well. But it's not cool. That much I will say.
Just let us know when you're
That
ready, Q, and
said,
we can
I
vote.
may get something
That's
like
gonna
a
be a sec.
94, 95 on that fight. It would have been higher, but
Can mana pot to make it a bit faster.
again, 24 people and griefed while pushing the potion, and yeah, it's just bullshit. It's
Off cube.
unfortunately the type of
You need
bullshit
stamina.
you
I have to do
deal
re-blessings
with.
still.
You have to put up with, because you know that's how raids
Yeah, we'll
work.
try and get you to tank
It's
as much
so
as
fucking
possible.
trash that it removes them when you swap.
Yeah, it's fucking
man.
retarded.
Come on.
Yeah.
I think you're tanking basically for the rest of the night now, so.
Yeah, I know. I'll just stay tanks back. No point of swapping.
They've
I'm
done
ready
so
after I
much
get mana.
better there without getting the tomb griefed and without getting without missing one person.
Probably just move in then with him.
Yeah, that's wow for you.
Yeah, I'm good. Let's go.
Here you go. Remember, focus skull first. Risker, pick up skull, nice. Gets away from the raid. Yeah. Well, on the brand escape. The hell are you in the raid?
Press that arcane explosion, man. It is the way. Hey yo, a
Huge
blue?
AoE.
Big money.
Should probably
I
not have
just
cube in
wanted to
the
get the spirit
real
up
group.
there so I can get full mana
Probably not.
quicker, but
When
it
Fury not
turns
good or
out
what?
I don't really need to do that because people
Well,
are
he's using
okay.
Isle.
We pulled.
We
We pulled.
got a bit of a ninja pull going on there. We hadn't even marked the honor guard, which I know that this guild tends to kill first for some reason
Yeah,
that I'm
just
not
Cube,
fully
you try to be
aware
the one
of.
to run in first, because obviously you
Yeah,
got wall in.
yeah, but some hunter went in, but of course.
Keep focusing the honor guard, it's not gonna die before the fear if you don't.
Okay, they're taking the trash to Narnia somewhere. Unfortunate, but
We good
it
to
is
pull,
what
or?
it is.
Yep.
Mana looking fine.
Yep.
Careful.
Try not to pull him so far away. Like,
Well, I was asking before, but yeah.
Do I have aggro?
yeah, it wasn't a heal. Well, it's not mana issue.
Probably just the healers are too far behind, just focus up.
Not cool.
Target the low ones, tidy it up.
See, the part I'm confused about is every guild I've run with was killing priestesses first, and this guild is killing the honor guard first. I know what their logic is, like it's not a surprise or anything. I know it is a valid strategy, but most people don't do that. Most guilds rather don't do that. They go the other way about it. They kill the
Yeah, just try to be,
priestesses
just be careful
first.
with pulling them too deep into there, because obviously you're just running further away from the healers.
How
as
is this
you-
deep? Do you see where I'm dead?
Yeah, I think
Isn't this
Risker
where we
running deep,
always
and
tank them?
then- Yeah, but I think
In the
Risker
beginning
ran
of
deep.
the room?
I think Risker was like here basically, and then you got aggro on his honor guard, and then they killed you.
Still got a couple
It's fine,
of
we just need to link
packs.
up.
So you're basically tanking everything. That's why he died, basically.
As far as I know, I'm not prio for anything in SSC, which is kind of nasty, but there you have it. Realistically speaking, I need like a couple of things. Both of them are from Vaj, the chest and the ring, but unfortunately, I don't know, the loot council or officers or whoever, I don't know.
Yeah.
They're
Just
choosing
to clear things up,
prioritize
just
those
take a
to
second, everybody get
other
rebuffed, don't
classes,
pull yet.
So I don't expect
Like we said,
to get
we've got a
anything
DPS
here.
tank tonight, got a different tank
I
lineup.
might get a
We need to just
token,
kinda
you know, of the
focus up, don't
defender
AoE push
if
global,
there's not a lot of
because
Yeah, like Risker
competition on
hasn't done
those,
this
Trying to
since
just keep
week
it
one or
but
two.
I wouldn't
Like
expect
Risker hasn't
that
done
to
it
be
since
the
week 1 or 2
case.
either, so he's obviously like not completely like it's not like muscle memory at this point. Like he's
Just
missed
say
3
when you're
raids.
ready.
Yep, Bill.
Let's go.
And again, I'm
I don't know,
going
like,
to
so
try
where
to
I
do what
conk
they want,
is here,
which is
and then we go
to
further in.
prioritize
I
killing
don't
the honor
understand that.
guard.
Yeah,
No,
Risker,
the honor
go
guards
on.
shouldn't be that far.
You need to tank his
Fill in
honor
back
guard
and
on top
turn
of
it.
him all.
Okay, so where I conk is where we should tank, right? Where I died before.
If you're
Yeah.
wondering, I'm not, you know,
Yeah,
Which is
mentally
here.
unstable. It's
Just let the
what
mob
they
come and meet you,
want
Risker,
us to do
and then
here
just taunt
in
it
this
whenever it
guild.
comes to you, and
So
then just turn
that's
it
why
around.
Just wanna
I'm
make sure.
trying to
Won't
kill
run
it
further
first.
with it.
The paladin dictates where we are tanking this shit. So, as a warrior, druid tank, you just take whatever you have and put it on top of that.
Yeah.
Turn
Yeah,
it away.
don't be scared as well to like reposition it, Risker, on top of the, and then turn it around. Like it's not going to one shot. I'm pretty sure a melee has never been one shot by that mob, so it's
I'm
not
waiting
like
for priests to catch up before
it's
I
not
go
like it's
in.
going to kill us if you try to reposition it.
Okay.
It's probably gonna one-shot Bard, but that's okay.
I'll accept that tonight only. That's a bonus if that
I'm
happens.
just dotting up the priestesses before I go on the
Just go turn
big
it.
guy, just because he tends to be further
Still
away,
too far.
out
Like,
of
it needs to be
range.
inside the other.
So that's what's going on here. On trash, I never really shine in anyway, like, you know, Shadow Priest, whatever. Not like I've got mines here at this point. So my best bet, as it were, is to just try to, you know, put up Misery on the rest of the packs. Which is, you know, this debuff. It just helps the other magic DPS, mages, warlocks, whatever. It helps them with their AoE. I don't have any AoE myself, so unless you consider multi-dotting to be AoE, which I don't know, doesn't sound particularly realistic to me. So here we go.
By the way, did anyone click the console on Hydros?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're good.
Thank you.
We'll do a bit
yeah, so just go to your
better here.
platforms. We'll just have Cube, main tank the boss. So we just
Really?
have more DPS.
Okay.
Yeah, we have more DPS if you're main tank. And yeah. Hopefully you're just
Anything I need to know, or just
pretty much just sit in the water the whole time, like just so you don't get knocked back.
Okay, so
And
just sit in the
then-
middle, or
No, just like where if you look around, I don't know if you see me, just basically right on
yeah,
the
I
edge,
see you.
so that you don't
Okay.
get so you get knocked back into the wall basically behind you.
But
Sure.
opposite side, yeah, not here.
Opposite side, sure.
But yeah, just the same as usual. So whenever the ads come out, if you just want to pick up the one on your right, Cube, from where you're
Mhm.
facing,
Yeah, yeah.
Risker,
here.
if you
The elite.
pick up the one near Bloodfist, Risker, and
Hmm.
then if a hunter can MD the one that spawns near their platform to Risker. And Risker make sure
My
to face the
current parse
elites
is,
away
I
from the
think,
raid.
a 97 on this boss, and I feel like there is
And
room
be careful
for
with your threat at
improvement.
start, Risker, because
but
obviously you're tank
Again, we're missing
you could
24
easily rip
people.
through all.
One person. So
Cube.
we're once again doing it with 24 people,
Jack.
which
I
is
think the rest is fine.
not amazing,
Just
to
give
say
me
the
10
least.
seconds for the neck buff too, so I can pop. So
At
Charlie
least.
gets it as well.
You can give Spirit to Group 1 as well.
Even
Jeffrey.
so, I'm pretty sure that I could improve
Really?
that parse.
No, you're good now, Charlie. You can move
I've got
over
the
again.
97, maybe
Oh,
I
never
should
mind.
get
You're
the
supposed to stay
98.
here, aren't you?
Start fishing.
Maybe.
By the way, if you're allocated to a platform, you don't actually have to be on the platform if you feel you can do more DPS not being on the platform.
It's
Just be your job is to kill the ads on the platform and avoid the melee ads, obviously, if you're not on the platform.
Is there any specific reason Charlie's designated to be on the opposite side of the warlock?
I come round in a second. I just need to innervate.
Okay.
So much for my pet. It is what it is.
As a tank,
was
you just
never
swim
gonna
down
leave
when he does the
anyway.
spin, or what do you do?
Just
Yeah, as long as you're in the
if
water.
you're in the water, it's fine.
Spout
Sorry.
soon.
Spout coming.
But you
Let's
need
hope
Wisdom
I
on the
don't
boss.
get screwed.
Spout,
Oh,
move,
It's going
spout.
the other way.
Wisdom on the boss, blood piss if you can when you get a chance.
I can do it too. Ah, he did it.
Yeah, it's just your threat is really your threat is getting close. Just
Someone
MD,
got knocked.
MD,
I think
Cube.
it's the second Shadow Priest.
Tanky dead.
And I think he's dead.
Anyone got a
Yeah,
res?
if he's
Res-
dead,
Risker,
make sure
can
we
you
keep
res?
you.
All
Give
range.
up.
Who to res?
Jeffrey.
I'm out of range.
Dead in Africa.
Yep, out of range.
You flew away.
Hellstone.
Okay, just heal it, pick it up. Make sure the
Spout
tank
soon.
doesn't die.
Another spot is
Fight's coming now.
coming. We're gonna have to see where it goes.
Should be.
Probably is emerging.
Hold on,
Maybe
that's
not.
emerge. Guess I'm tanking an ad here. I'm gonna pull out the cube. Just watch
Cash.
out.
That's Risker or whatever, yeah, take it.
Risker. I'm pulling Risker. Okay. Taunt this off me, nice. And just tank it. Tank them away, nice. Okay, go kill the one on cube. Go tank the one on cube there, Risker off him. So that he can reposition if he needs to. Yeah, it's gonna go on a spawn. Just care a spite now. It's gonna immediately spike cube. By the way,
Yeah,
whenever it comes up.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
Watch
Spout.
wave.
Okay, it's gone live.
Okay, seems like it's going my way. I heard something. I think
minute,
someone
Cooldown
may
should
have
be
been
back.
hit.
I'm dead.
Did you get knocked or something?
Risker, pick it up.
Someone else died. A lot
Kill
of
Risker.
people
Keep
are
Risker up.
actually dying.
I mean, I was
Not
in the
quite
water.
sure of what
No,
the
it's-
deal is,
just
because
standing in
I
the same
was not
spot,
paying
just
attention
spamming,
to the
and
rest
you
of
just-
the raid. To
But it's
be
out of
fair.
range all of a sudden. I don't know.
Bullshit must have fell off or something.
Spout soon.
No,
There is nothing
keep it on
I
CD.
can do about that.
Yeah,
All
we can
I can
analyze
do
that,
here
but I think we
is
just
I
focus
can
the
try
kills quickly and then-
No,
I
it's
don't have any
my fault, I
totems.
guess.
Watch
Either my
wave.
shaman is dead or
Well, we lost,
yeah,
we
the shaman
lost
is
Jeffrey,
dead.
obviously it's a movement phase, so it's not like a lot of different reasons probably.
Sadly, with so many dead people, it is impossible to get a good parse here. I did get a 1.4
A decent loot.
KDPS, but that's not
Yeah,
going to
such
be
a
good
bad.
enough for a parse, I think.
Yes, can you wait? Reds me in the back.
Um,
Go away. Yeah,
that
thanks.
is something you will learn about
Hunters
trading
just
if
miss
you're
your
new
pets.
to
Wanna
it.
do a water skip?
No matter what you do, no matter how well you play it, you're never gonna parse if you're in a more, let's say, casual environment. And that's not something you can control. Like, no matter what I do, I'm not going to be able to protect other people from getting killed by spout or whatever. It's just not how things work, right? So, it's something you kind of need to
Oh,
make
guys
peace
coming,
with.
just so people are aware when they jump.
You just accept the fact that
We're going down into the water, so
it could have been better and it wasn't.
just stand
and
on the brace like an idiot.
You just deal with it. I'm pretty sure they
We
want
rebuff
to
while we
use the
run.
skip here.
Wanna stack up?
Which is fine with me. I would like to be able to get
Yeah,
a
just wait for
belt,
everyone to get here before we start moving.
of blasting for my warlock, but I don't think they
Just
would
follow nonsense here.
give
He's
that
the
to me
skull.
because from their point of view, I think my warlock would be considered an
on him.
alt. So
Yep.
I don't really mind that.
They got to let a
skipping
couple
trash,
people like far back.
Just do
Yeah, you might have to
whatever,
wait at
who
Ellis
cares,
and
right?
whoever else is by there.
And potentially summon them as well.
Normally,
Yes,
I would
just wait
say
back there,
while
we'll summon you.
skipping, you're missing out on patterns or nether vortexes, but
So who needs
since I would probably not be able to get them anyway,
Reg Bolt? And yeah, we'll
for
just
my
wait Reg Bolt. I
warlock,
don't know if you can make it, but
I don't really care.
maybe you can. No, you're fine actually.
And in here, I think they're going to
Yes.
be
Oh,
putting
Well, not
the
now.
red guy.
Like, where-
Yeah, you're
fairly
hesitant. Just go back. Just go
close
back. Just
to us.
summon Reg Bolt and Ellis, I think guys.
Someone's still
Ellis here?
missing this
Reward, I
guy.
think.
Board.
He's missing fortitude, but
Gotcha.
he was out of range. Anyone else? Let's see.
Gonna wait for him to walk past and
Yeah,
then we're gonna pull him.
Cube was missing it. And no, I think that's
yeah,
it. I
risk
think
was pulling
everyone
it.
else has it.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, just someone
I'll
with
lower
range
one time.
ready. Not yet. Now you should be able to pull it.
Colossus has not been pulled yet, so I'm just
we just take it back here, Risker, so-
casually waiting here.
Not on top of people. Go to the edge.
Yeah.
Sure. all
Yeah,
the
just
way
take it
in.
as far as you can take it, basically, Risker.
Kind of annoying because it's very
Without being
difficult to
outranged,
see
your healers
what's
also.
going on here with the camera view, I mean. But yeah, you can't have raids without aids, right?
Good job.
Oh.
Yeah, so Risker, you're gonna have to pull these ones on the left. See the ones that are marked. You're gonna have to, or someone has to pull them back.
Jump
Just-
on me here.
Yeah, and whenever you tank them, Risker, just when you're tanking them, tank with your back to the wall back here because they knock
I'm
back.
pretty
so you don't
sure
wanna
I
get knocked on the
managed
Where-
to parse on Lurker this time. I'm not able to check the
To get back to us, you're
the
gonna have to do the
thing
same
yet.
thing, Risker.
Careful now, careful so you don't pull the
Warcraft
Murlocs as well.
logs page, but that should have been at least a
I don't know if they
98,
do
I
pull
feel
together.
like.
We done that last week, but
I
No, I'm not
didn't
sure,
do
but
it perfectly because I
test
was
it out.
trying to assist on the
They're different
platform,
species, so
but
they don't fucking
no, let's see over here, Risker.
I think
Just over.
I
No,
think
far
it
away
may
where you
have
tanked the other
been-
one, but with your back to the wall.
Okay, we want to kill these
sounds
two
fine.
guys, the
Good job.
skull and the cross, before MC. Well,
Yeah.
maybe not,
Attack on the mind controls.
Got thrown down.
because now I'm mind controlled.
Should be okay, just don't pull the other pack.
Hopefully it doesn't.
Definitely doing some weird
Reflect
stuff.
was up, so
But
It might
didn't
pull the other pack.
No, it didn't. I don't know why it didn't, but it didn't, thankfully.
Yeah, just melee sounded on the right leg.
still want to try to get X down, because that's where the trouble comes from overall.
Good job.
Yeah, so let me try to
Just move in.
explain this to you.
More
See,
locks.
when this item dropped, some random boots, I don't know, you've got the TMB
give
priority.
Cube a few
It's
seconds.
what they call a website called That's My Biz,
And
where
focus the dead
people
seers.
say, you know, this is my best in slot
There's one in this pack,
item,
just-
and so on. I did the same thing, but the issue is other people have to agree with your list, or if they don't agree, if they disagree, they modify it, and you're not the... I don't know how to explain it. You're not getting prioritized for that piece of loot. That's what's happening, and that's why I don't think I will get anything from SSC. But, you know,
On
I
the warrior
might
that's
be able
on.
to get a token if
That's
it's
from
not
this.
too contested. I don't know how many people still need Defender at this point. I could use a few pieces, but
Off the last thing.
again,
Oh.
damn, I want that as well, bro. Like, I want that on my Warlock. Oh, it's... actually, I could take it on this one as well. Learn it on this, give it to the Warlock if they can give me a couple of Vortexes.
Then I move
But
on a second. on the
again,
last.
I don't think that's really in the cards for me.
Risker pick
We've
up.
got Hydromancers here.
Taunt City.
The vortex.
Trying the warrior. Oh, mine's dead.
Okay, we got the first pack, so no deaths here. That's great. I do think I need to modify
Yeah, one
that,
depths here. Actually, two.
list I made. Okay, we've got two of those tranquility casting assholes. And you can see that instead of DPSing them, we've got AoE going on left and right. Yeah, not much that's worth saying about that. It is what it is. I do wish we'd have a full raid for this, but can't really force people to show up, right?
Back, pull it back a bit.
This one also has
Good.
2 depth seers. I'm adopting
There's dead
both.
seers.
Because yeah, those are the guys casting Tranquility, which tends to heal the Murloc pack, so you kind of want to
Those
get them down
spyglass.
ASAP. That stupid trinket seems to be dropping a couple of times every run. I don't even know if anyone
Does anybody
actually
actually need
wants
that
it.
spyglass ananymore?
It's kind of
I think
good
so.
for
It's not
think,
good for anything
maybe,
anyway.
Yeah, I
but
don't think
not
anyone ever
really.
needed it.
I think the last one Brindisky took, so.
Yeah, it's just, I don't think a tank will ever use that.
Its pack is pretty much free for all, no hydromancers and no, what are they called? No depth seers.
Okay, I think that's it. Just everyone hug the right.
Pray for me, pray that I don't get griefed on Morogrim as
You
well.
trust me, Baird, not to
with,
blink? You
Watery
trust me?
Tomb and whatever.
I trust you anyway, because if you blink, I don't die, so it's fine.
Let's see if any hunter
fair enough.
can pull the boss with their pet.
Okay, just be ready and we're gonna move in.
I do not have food on.
Okay, just get ready, just... Okay.
I need to, yeah.
Give him a few seconds, we start blasting.
Oh no, oh no.
Lucky Apros.
Is there any way we could not like pull the mobs further out of my consecration? It seems pretty rough.
Yeah, they just... we didn't wait
Like-
on damage, DPS just blasted.
No, no, but I'm not talking about DPS. Like,
Well, damage.
I'm just saying,
they
like,
can
if
increase
Brisker
by
has a
1500.
3 of
How do you
whatever on
like
him,
that, boys?
I have my conk down and he moves further in with it. Like,
No, that's because, that might be because the DPS is like pulled and he's trying to pick it back up or something, but yeah.
sure.
Probably a
Let's get
combination of it.
another wood thing.
Yeah, we don't need to pull any more risk or just next boss.
But yeah, on Lurker I lost my totems because
30
the
minutes to
shaman
expiring as
died
well. Whoever needs them.
in my group, and without totems, at least you know, without Wrath of Air, because
Alright,
the other one I
cube
don't
view,
really
TBC
care
skull.
about. But
Mhm.
without Wrath
So
of
whenever
Air, you're not parsing.
The
It's,
Murloc spawns, you
it's
kind of
that
just run
simple.
up to around
Too
here,
many people
put
died
down a
to
conch,
spouts,
and then
too
you
many
run
people died
into the
to a
middle
bunch of other
and
shit.
get ready to pick the one from the other side.
It's, you know, like I said,
So the
it's
middle
kind of
where-
thing you can't control.
where you at now? Or
Yeah, people are gonna stand around here, so they're gonna run to the healers around here. So and there's gonna be a trap down just in the middle here. So
sure.
and you can just pop a healer if it's targeting one healer only.
Let's see what
You said
we
I
can
could heal
do
as well,
for
right?
this
To get
one.
threat.
Yeah, it might do.
Again, I don't
I
really
and
have
Raid
high
both good.
hopes because I got
Rest seems
griefed
okay.
every single kill, like every single kill. I got ported over with.
Yeah, so we'll just need triple
Watery
MDs on
Tomb,
Risker at the
but
start
as
and
soon
Risker
as I
tank it
procced
back on the
my
left
trinket,
pillar here.
As soon as I activated
Yes,
the
I remember.
trinket, as soon as I used my potion, it's
And then
like,
we'll just let you
it's
know
a
when you need to
joke,
start back
honestly.
to the back corner. But
I
be
am
well.
not quite
How
sure
often do
what
they
to do
spawn,
about
the
that,
Murlocs?
so I mean,
Whenever
I have
they
an idea,
have
but
30
us
seconds
2
or
or 3
something.
times. Yeah.
it doesn't change the fact that you're taken out of play for like
So
I
if you
don't know,
use
10
trinket on
seconds
one
overall
and wings
or
on the other.
whatever.
Nah.
And again, casters don't. Well, nobody AoE the packs given
I
time.
had one
5,
really
4,
good pull here
3,
before,
2,
but
1.
that attempt ended with a wipe, so
Turn it a bit
And
to
move.
the right.
Yeah, try and move to your move to your left.
Turn it.
Move to your left. That's it. That's
Nice, good job.
okay. And now we've got Bloodlust, so we're trying to nuke.
Murlocs in 5 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, I disconnected.
If someone
Blood is
disconnected,
disease. Just
I don't know who that
big heals on the tank.
is.
Murloc wave.
At this point, I've not really.
No healing the raid here. That's tank.
There you go, boys.
Yeah, just heal the tank.
There you go. Grift again. And it's not looking good. I had to pop my healthstone there, which is kind of meh, but what else was I
Buffed
gonna
reward.
do? You know what I mean? I need to get some heals, then they're not coming through. I had to shield. So yeah. I guess we're not parsing on Morogrim today either. Probably never, to be fair. No matter how... Yeah, that's
I'll
a
do
second tomb, so...
Bloodfist got bubbled again. Just keep the tank up.
Definitely not parsing here. Yeah. I don't think anyone's healing the tombs, at least I didn't get any heals.
Don't forget to call the move,
Murloc
please.
wave.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one. Not seeing any healer around there, and I no longer had my healthstone.
I'm
because
tombed.
I used it
I'm
in the
tombed.
Tank
first
healed
game.
and tomb.
I'm tombed.
Yeah.
Am I retoning them? Just kiting them?
On my
Nice
way back.
Nova. Yeah, that's fine. Just see them now, I think.
I can lay fatty.
Good.
I have a conk down.
Globes now.
Oh, you know what? I can just mute the Discord, and now you don't have to hear them. And no, I am not really doing Twitch anymore. I used to, but it's full of bots. Like, I would get 20 people in the chat supposedly, except for none of them were real people. Lowering desktop capture audio in OBS. I would love to, if only I could do that. Maybe if I do something like this, is this better? I have lowered that volume, so you should no longer be bothered by it too much, I guess. Let me know if you can hear it all right now, or if it's still annoying. If it's still annoying, I will lower it even further. Yeah, Gigagrift on my worst parsing boss here. And what I don't understand is why there wasn't anyone healing the tombs, but with 2 watery tombs, I mean, my parts would have been crap anyway, so it's kind of like, who gives a crap, right? This looks interesting. I might roll on it for arena. Yeah, you're right. Is that still difficult to understand now, or is it better now? I guess we're using another one of these. All right. Well, you know what? Thank you for that. As in, thank you for letting me know that it was a problem. I will keep the volume down from now on. I was generally leaving those as they were in the beginning because I did not realize it would be a problem, but now I do. It kind of feels bad to get griefed like that on Morogrim every single time. Like every single reset, it's the same story. Well, usually things are not that bad. As in, I don't get 2 watery tombs and I get some healing before that explosion and whatever, but this time there was nothing. Not quite sure of why, but at this point I don't think it matters either, because it's done. I'm not gonna be able to fix it until next week. Maybe. I'll just have to take the win if there's a win there. The shaman is not moving. I'm gonna have to shield. Buff. Oh, and they pulled the big one as well. That's a bit daring, shall we say. It's only, to tell you the truth, for me, it feels like it's only Hydros and Morogrim that are RNG based. Like with 2 Water Tombs on Morogrim, no matter how well you played it, you're still going to parse shit. Like, you're just out of play for too long, even if you don't die. But of course, the fact that I also died there wasn't gonna help. I don't have a report in front of me now, the live report as it were. I don't know what my parses were so far. I feel like the Lurker one went all right. Hydros, kind of. And obviously Morogrim was utter trash. Like, I was dead for 2/3 of that fight. Phantom Lord and Leo could also use some improvement, but I feel like I'm not fully in control on Phantom Lord, and Leo is a bit iffy as well. Just a bit iffy. It's not that it's difficult, it's not. It's just that it greatly depends on whether he's targeting people around you and whether they're, getting away from it or not. It also depends on whether someone is tanking the ad properly, the demon, whatever that's called. And yeah, when there's that much stuff going on that's outside of your control, well, I mean, what are you gonna do, right? I'm gonna get the hell away from that one. I don't like it. The way I look at parses, because I don't look at, the average performance and whatever, I look at the highest numbers, as it were, the default view. And I look at them that way because I know you can get griefed. I know you can play with pugs. I know you can play with GDKPs, casual guilds, whatever. But at some point, unless you're super unlucky, like I've been on Morogrim so far, you are going to get one attempt where you're not griefed, and that's where you should be able to get a decent parse. There is going to be the occasional shit boss, and yeah, Morogrim is the perfect example where that happens. No matter how much you try, you're still going to get shit. But I like to think that most of the time you can get one good parse, like you've been there 10 resets and you manage to get an orange one. And let me guess, shield bearers are coming. Yeah. The main issue, though, as far as I can tell at least, is that really high parses are kind of impossible with 24 people and a less than ideal raid comp.
Just that or the pet also. Okay.
But can you see like, the weapon rack in front of the pillar?
Yeah, I remember the position.
On this fight, I'm mostly going to sort of slack, if you want to call it that. As in, I'm not going to bother with the Spitfire totem. The issue is you obviously don't dot it. It's immune to Mind Flay, channel spell. You need to sort of nuke it, and that's something Shadow Priests are not particularly good at. So unless someone complains about it, I'm just going to do my normal stuff here, multi-dotting and whatever. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get a parse on this. I don't see that as being possible. I'll try, but there's a bit of RNG bullshit going on here that obviously I don't particularly like. You know, it depends on how much or how often you get chased by that tornado and whether you get hit by that cataclysmic bolt interrupting your spellcasts and that sort of nonsense in short. Okay, it sounds like we're going, so let's go. I heard some drums somewhere. Okay, unfortunately I got a resist there, that's not ideal. I'm not seeing the tornado yet. I am seeing the tornado now, it's heading this way, kind of. Resist, amazing, just what we didn't want. But what are you gonna do, am I right? I feel like the guards have a really hazardous job here. Land dwellings come. Yeah, that would be me. I am on land, I am scum. No problem. Not really feeling like there's a whole lot of raid healing going on here. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like we're a bit behind on raid healing. Not even gonna bother with pain anymore, just gonna suck. And we're gonna head towards the lady, who is casually being dragged out and out of range, and that was the end of it, I assume. I don't feel like that was any sort of improvement for me on Phantom Lord. Not sure whether I was getting what's it called? Not sure whether I was getting the totem there. I was trying to parse on the dude, but it wasn't. I had to move a bit, and yeah, I think I kind of fucked up. It was better than last time, that's 100% sure, but it didn't feel like a 99 to me. It took too long. Like if it had taken a bit longer, I actually would have got my cooldown back for the potion. That's how long it took. Of course, you need to look at the logs to figure that out, but at the moment, like I said, I don't have a link to the live log, and I can't really look at it in the middle of the raid. Can't really start searching for that crap. Okay, here we go. Someone died. It's my arena partner. I have been playing with the rogue in the raid, in the arena on my warlock, and we have improved quite a bit, I would like to think, but we went through a bit of a rough learning curve, I would call it. It wasn't, super bad. It just wasn't as easy as you might expect playing with the rogue. Both of us have made mistakes. Both of us have had to learn. We've had to adapt and so on, but we're not there yet. I'm trying to reach 1700 on the warlock so I can buy this blade, but I think we left off at 16, 19 rating or something. And I know it's low and whatever, but things have not been going our way constantly in the arenas. Where's the other guy? It's here. No, it's not. It's this guy. Why am I getting... Bro? We've still got the mage up. I thought the mage would be kept CC'd. I was wrong. But normally, to be fair, you keep it shipped until the very end. I'm gonna try to heal a little bit with Vampiric. Lots of aggro, but I'm not getting any healing other than that, so let's just hope, right? I believe, as they say. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people dead. Not great. The rogue, which is also my arena partner, he's doing quite well there. Like top. GG. I wasn't doing bad either, but to be fair, that was just because a lot of people died, I think. So they didn't make it onto the meter. This boss is kind of grief for me as well because of how we do it. And what I mean by that is that they are skipping those packs over there, which means there's not enough room to spread out properly, you know, like to tank him, say, around here somewhere and to spread around. Because if you try to go where you'd normally go, then you're gonna aggro one of the packs. So they are greatly restricting movement here, which is, I don't know, it's kind of annoying, but again, that's what happens when you play in a guild. You sort of have to follow what they ask of you. Like, you know, this is the space we've got, make the best out of it. If it was my choice, I would clear those packs and with spread around, there's plenty of room, but most people prefer to do that. Let's see. Maybe I can figure out where he's going to be playing the totems, because otherwise it's a bit of a guessing game when I try to spread somewhere and then the totems are out of range and whatnot. We can go Wage. I should probably refresh this because the fight is going to take over 2 minutes. Did someone... Yeah. My guy was missing the buffs, but I buffed him now. Didn't get a response from Rage Bolt, so I'm gonna have to guess where he's going. Near the far banner. Which fucking far banner? Wow, that was amazing. Okay. There's no point in resting me. I'm not gonna parse for shit now. Not even gonna try. Like, how would I parse now? I got aggro there as soon as I started. Your mom's the master now. Fuck yourself, shit fight. I'm fucking dying. I used the health stone, but getting aggro, doing nothing. Just had a couple of dots on. Whatever though. Gonna move a bit further, so I try to not get hit by that crap. But like I said, I'm not even gonna attempt to parse on this one, so no potions, no whatever. If you die on pool, start with like 20% mana. What's the fucking point? I should have been more cautious there, but I never ever got aggro before, so... Oh, that's great. Jump around, jump around. If you could stop running like a fucking maniac, that would be amazing. Something. I mean, it's probably gonna be a kill, but it's absolutely not going to be a parse in any way. Yeah, good luck parsing with this shit. What?
Thank you, sir.
Bro, I've been jumping to fucking Narnia. Okay, doesn't fucking matter. This was always gonna be fucked for me at any point. Ah. Yeah, that was never gonna work for me. Like, it was fucked from the very pool. Yeah, one of my mages, I call them mine, but obviously they're not mine, just a mage in my group that I played with. He got gibbed as well. Yeah. I took a calculated risk, but I am bad at math, apparently. That's okay. It was worth a shot, but but yeah, I'm not quite sure of why I got aggro there. Like, yeah, I started with Mind Blast and whatever, but that's not normal in the raids I've been to, and that includes this guild. I never got aggro before, so I am a bit surprised. Fortunately, it's just Vash left. I don't think we can talk about aggro issues on Vash. It doesn't sound like something that could happen. Like most of the fight, you deal with those retarded elementals. No one's tanking them, you just go ham. On that note, I don't think anything dropped that I could use. Other than vortexes and the belt of blasting. Not gonna get either of those, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay, I can't even see what dropped. But I'm pretty sure it was like champion, yeah, champion, hero, nothing too fancy. Gargoyle might be able to show that, but I don't even think I have Gargoyle, no.
time than most of the other kids, or a lot.
Like we have like 28 raiders or something.
At the same time, like honestly, if I get aggro with my gear, I don't think it's just. I'm not sure it's a problem that's strictly mine. It might be half and half. Like, okay, I'll take half the blame, but the other half does not lie with me. On this one, on Vash, like I said, I'm not going to try to parse either because firstly, it doesn't matter. It's removed from the All-Stars. Secondly, it's a matter of dumb RNG, and it's also a matter of griefing your raid. So I'm not a huge fan of either. I don't want to do that. We'll see how it goes, but
So what am I tanking? Us?
let's try to find out.
What about last phase? Okay.
I think I am supposed to go
First phase, just middle of the room?
on that side. Yeah,
Towards us.
somewhere around there, maybe. And
Okay. So when she's about to phase, I drag her to the middle. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
yeah, that should be around there somewhere. I feel like that's not really gonna happen. Do I have my? Where in the bloody hell is my stupid macro? Core.
Do I get MDs on the pool or?
Where is my?
I have to what?
You have to go melee, or else you just stay and shoot me.
So let's see what happens here. I'm gonna try to run out before I grief everyone. Of course, I immediately got lucky with the static charge, as you could see. Who else was gonna be this lucky? Am I right? Not really getting any healing, so kind of strange.
I can pull her a bit in if you want.
Okay, so I think this is the my mage is here, so this has to be it.
So you wanted like to tank her on the outer rim before the stairs, or what?
Not getting any totems here, so my shaman isn't here. But two of my people, the mages, are here along with. So I am on the right side, but as in on the correct side, but just not. Okay, now we've got totems. So I guess maybe our shaman was slightly behind. Where is the tainted? I don't have it, so it's not here. It's here. Do I have anyone? I gave it to that priest. Yeah, so this whole play here is why I don't even want to try to parse. Like, how am I gonna parse if I'm constantly running behind, not behind, running around random shit? You know what I mean? It's here. I'm gonna go and grab it just in case. There's no one here. Okay, I threw it to that. Throw to me, my man. Did he throw it or is he asleep there? Hello, hello, hello. I don't know what was going on there. I don't want to know anyway. I threw it to the only person I could safely throw it to, but I think he may have been a bit surprised by it there. Like, maybe I wasn't supposed to throw to him, but no one else seemed to be better positioned. Rider Naga, where? Okay, they're both on the other side. We're getting overrun here, and that's partially because I ran to Dot. Where? How long to taint it? It's not on my side. Let's see who kills me with a static charge today. Because usually someone does kill me here with a static charge. Vash is killing people, so I think we're screwed. I'm gonna get aggro. I do not dare to follow my normal rotation because I would just get aggro easily. Because I had to put Vampiric Embrace there, I was getting damaged. But she should die. Everything in this tier is a complete joke. Fang of Vash, champion hero, defender. I would like it, but I'm not getting that, obviously. So the druid is a tank, and he's got Prion. So I'm just going to port to Netherstorm, going to fly there, and I'm going to go for a smoke. This was not great for me, unfortunately. But there's a chance that I may have fixed a couple of parses at least. So, like, whatever. Okay, flying, and be right back.
If you need a summon, type 123, please.
All right. Made it here. And let's see, we have still have food. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Am I blind? I went to my canal instead of Tempest Skip. Oh, impressive. Now, for Tempest Skip, I don't feel like I should even bother unless... Okay, actually I will try to improve the parses. Now, the parses are already over 95 in Tempest Skip. But now that we do have 25 people, it might be worth popping a couple of potions to see what happens. Like I said, I'm already over 95 on every fight here, but if there is a remote possibility of getting a bit higher, then it's probably worth it. And in here, I am going to try to help our glorious mages. Am I right? Too late.
Just on the white there, Risker, if you can.
MC.
Tagged on. Oh, he just fucking gouged me. He literally blinded me and I died.
Wait, how did I blind you? I was in mind control.
Yeah.
Were you not mind control?
No.
Run in if you die.
Yeah, I'm respawning now.
Keep rage, yeah, Risker.
But that's it, right? For all the packs.
Yeah.
Just wait for this patrol. I'm gonna kill a patrol first.
Okay.
Yeah, so just solo tank the marshal. I think Risker just take marshal out and then Risker take
Yeah, I
marshal
just
out
go
to the
left
right.
every time.
Just wait for it to come back. Yeah, you go left every time.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so Risker pull out to the right and then Cube will take the other two.
That was the most pointless MS ever. Because he pulled just as I was doing it.
Trying to pick it up from you.
That's fine. I ate a stun for you, dude.
Gamer. I'm stunned. Is it dispellable, the stun?
Yeah. We're moving together here, on top of each other.
Yeah.
Tanks.
Let's go.
Yeah, I don't think they actually want me to mind suit here. I think they just wanna go.
This should be okay. It looks good. I think it's okay.
MC.
No one seems to be spell stealing that.
Jesus.
Kind of weird, but sure. Oh, someone feared.
Off here if you can.
Like, don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so.
Nate Flurry killed me.
MC.
No idea what you're talking about.
So he gouged me and got me killed. And now he's killed you as well.
Crazy.
Just rope things, man. Just rope things.
Both enhancement shamans murdered by the GM.
Well, I'm not really sure how I killed Aslan, to be fair, because I was like standing with my back to him, but I guess you can blade for people behind you.
Same here, yeah? Moving together?
Yeah,
Yeah, wait for the healers there.
Yeah, they don't want mind suit for these packs. Well, it's not absolutely necessary. You can just sort of go in and gank them, but
Oh, wait,
Yeah. Ready? Going?
MC.
No!
Oh!
I knew that was gonna happen. Who the hell?
Oh, nice.
Starfall.
I saw you getting mind control. I was like, that's a good night. That's a bite.
I just got a whisper mission kill.
Did I just hear that you got single target starfall by Charlie? Is that what happened?
I got Starfall.
Yeah, I did.
Starfall is
okay.
no? Or...
Trash, trash, and more trash. That's basically Tempest skip for you.
That's not to say I. That's not to say I wouldn't single target him, but.
And Cube, you're gonna pop pull the first one.
Sure.
Just do it now, they're close. So just pop
Yeah,
in.
going.
No healers, don't do anything to heal. Wait till everything moves in.
So our paladin tank cube on this occasion is tanking, but I think normally he is DPS, so that's probably what people were talking about.
I tried to pick up Falconer now, and then I got knocked to fucking Africa. Trying to move back.
Yeah, just leave that to Risker, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Risker, you focus on the Falconers.
I can't reach that guy. And I'm not even gonna try. Like, I don't know what we're doing, but he's not coming in, so... Like... I'm just gonna dot and ignore whatever else might be going on around us. As long as warlocks and mages get the okay.
Alternate sent me a video if he wants to explain.
Move out, move into it, and just turn it to the wall. Just stack there, I guess. Okay. I'm guessing. I have no idea.
Think you still need someone line of sight far away. So every caster.
I don't even know how these works, to be honest.
Yeah, just every caster and healer come to me. Stand here. Around here. And it immediately goes up on. Don't pull them. Okay. Yeah, stay there. Stay there. And
There's another two coming, by the way.
yeah, just stay there. Melee's going to the.
I think they probably misunderstood what I sent them.
While this happens. Yeah, I didn't get to explain.
Just pulled another one, pick up the other one. Pull. Just pulled three.
Everyone go to triangle and Melee stay in.
I think we're going to wipe because I don't think people understood what we were supposed to be doing here. But maybe we can survive it actually.
I'm further away now, line of sight, so it shouldn't charge.
So what's the benefit to this than just doing the other way?
Well, but
There is a very much easier way to do the
Just stand here in the corner and don't give a fuck.
No, you don't have to. What you can do on these is that you can have Risker, for example, standing here when we pull everyone, and I mean everyone, stack on the mob. As soon as Cube pulls it, Risker like does a fairy fire to get in combat, and then he just hides basically here, because then he's line of sighting it, and everyone can stack.
Yeah, so basically all we're doing,
It's
we're
just
basically
not
doing
having
the same thing.
yeah, just not having two different.
Yeah, it just makes it easier to line of sight.
That was another quick mana burn.
Yeah.
It's just like a strat.
But you can see now it's not charging now because we're standing.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this is just a strat to like help hunters still do damage.
No, we could still hit it in range before. Like we don't need to move back and get the charge.
Yeah, blame the hunters. Definitely blame the hunters.
So,
Go with downers.
The slander and still no feral buff. Insane.
Try to hit one proper here. Don't pull yet.
Yeah, just wait. Alternate wants people to stack on him. Can you not? Can you mark him? The ranged inhalers on him. Rest on the tank mid ramp.
So what happened there was they decided to finally try something I have been suggesting, which was doing the trash that way, instead of trying to stack in the corner where no one can see anything and someone gets charged every time anyway.
Do I pick it up on second phase?
Where is there he is? So on LR, I have a 95 or a 96, not sure. But because for the first time we've got 25 people in the raid here, well, first time with this guild for me, I think I might try to get a parse here. It may or may not work, we'll have to see. But I'm gonna try it anyway, like, why not?
Laughing from your shitty fucking warlock, man.
Weapon oil, still got a bit of the flask food. Oh, I'm lacking a few buffs, but that's okay. Mm. Let's see what we can do.
Risk, I can take second platform, so you can stay DPS. So as soon as it moves, I can just jump down, yeah? Find the shitty birds. Is someone pulling off me? What? Yeah, okay, I see it. Yeah, so I just hang out here. Still like 10 seconds. Yeah, I said it with 20 seconds left, so hopefully it's okay. Oh Jesus, no. Remember to taunt Risker.
Not sure if our totems are following. They're not. I don't have any totem here, of course. Typical for me. Yeah, absolutely no totems. Sag boys. We are not parsing today either. What you gonna do, am I right?
Me? Sorry? Yeah, I'll move.
Yeah, no totems. You can see totems remaining there. Where are my totems, boy? And the answer is they're not anywhere. Okay, he moved all the way to the other side, and here is one totem. Yeah. Not worth the attempt. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm not parsing for shit here. Like, can't parse at all without having totems for like half the fight. You're not gonna parse. Because they need to, the shamans need to replace the totems where the groups move, but if they're not doing that, or if they're placing them way out of range, then we are just not gonna get it. And without those, you're not parsing for shit, of course. Kind of sad, but what you gonna do, am I right? Where's the other totem, bro? Around here somewhere. Not that one. Fuck's sake.
Small chicken wings are free.
Yeah. There won't be any parsing going on today. People are dying. Not getting what I need. Wow, okay. Was just gonna dot those guys, but apparently not. It's not on the table. Now totem's here, and I need to move, but it's not gonna happen because Alar is dying. Oh, would you look at this? The ring dropped, and I am apparently prioritized for it, just because it has no other stats. So I might actually get it, and not a lot of other people need rings without hit, without crit, without anything. So I might actually live this raid with one item. Not gonna complain. But yeah, that was not gonna be a parse. Not now, not ever. Like 1.2k. You're not parsing at 1.2k, but again, the issue is if you don't have totems. Although might be a slight improvement because I think the last time was 1.1. What do I have? 29, 29, 21, 17. I'm gonna replace this thing, I think, if I get the ring, of course. And here we go, once again, straight into this nonsense. A lot of loot going out. None of that is for me as far as I remember, so... Except for that ring. That ring is actually an upgrade for me. Okay, we've got a third one. Speedballing, bro. Okay. We should be good to move now.
We're waiting for the right moment.
Hmm.
I have no clue what's going on in any of the fights.
I can't take that trinket. I have too many.
I know I've seen you cube
Just check the other one.
on Prince and Karstan.
I don't have all me.
Right,
I
and
don't have all me.
Um, we're pulling. All right,
Let's go.
all right.
Explosion.
still find the funniest moment, Cube, when you actually got to do the blue beam and pop a fucking sapper.
Yeah, I mean,
Good times. Good times.
who would have known that it worked together with the beam?
Gonna
Who
move
would have
out
guessed?
to the left. Yeah, just gonna pull this pack first, the one that's been falling.
Just more trash. Constant trash.
Guys who knocked back, right?
Yeah,
The
that's
Devastator,
everyone
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Why are these marks? Just wait for the marks. Yeah, just
We're not
investigate
ceasing
that
anything,
star.
right? We just cease.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, they pulled.
Okay.
Feroz, sheep.
Both? Okay.
Where are we taking it, bro?
Just turn it, move to your right, Cube, because it's gonna knock the
See
blocks
sheep?
off.
There's one that's just been brought out. I
Sure.
don't know.
Am I right? Okay.
This guy hits me with a left.
No, no, it's Risker tanking, bro.
Oh, is it? I didn't actually
Yeah.
see Risker.
Yeah, I need a target, a target.
Such a tiny bear. I'll
Mhm.
target, but I just saw, I just saw Cube.
We'll
Thing
do
was
star
facing
first,
Cube.
yeah? Star.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No one's on me.
I mean,
I am retarded. I multi-dotted, but that's okay because the other guy was dead.
What do you mean you don't have any spell book?
I have 500. Is that good?
Wasn't even thinking there. Was kind of like daydreaming when I multi-dotted that guy. Yeah, pure genius.
PvP pieces from last season. I guess that's good.
Yeah, they're actually pretty good. I'll banish diamond.
Don't pull yet. Let the Warlocks pull here.
Okay.
Sheep.
I was riding.
Damn, they stopped right over me. Maybe this guy will just turn around and slap me, you know?
Knocks us back.
Trying to gain a bit of distance. Orange.
I got it. Nipple. It's called nipple, by the way.
Spirit facts.
Okay. Mm.
Okay, 10 seconds. Want to rebanish or
Oh, Hodge
just
Smith.
kill it?
No, it's
No, no.
fine. Just pick it
Smith,
up.
right. Yeah.
Need a tank on.
Yeah.
Perp.
I got it. Do we turn these away or how? How does
Yeah,
it work?
They just turn randomly as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they do a frontal, right?
Yeah, but they turn around randomly and do it sometimes.
Okay.
I feel like.
But yeah,
Big,
Today's a lot of twenties, so
big packs here.
should be fine.
Just in case you're wondering why they're spinning around all the time.
That was a bit off.
I got skull. Fine. Both forward. Oh!
Orange. All right.
Flash damage.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
We sheep.
Do we get stunned?
Fucking Jeffrey, man.
Yeah,
What are
we
you
do.
regretting about that?
It's really just a
Any
big
any
blast of
counterplay?
damage. Just be better.
Did you get kebabbed?
Just be
You got
Fish
better.
kebabbed.
you got a 34 damage overkill.
Oh, rip. I mean, just one more stab, Germany would have.
Yeah.
I like how I'm in Tempest Skip, having done Serpent Shrine, and I'm still at 1568 gear score. Like when people say this, they don't even want to invite me to Karam. How's that for fun, right?
Is this the one that eats you back?
Presumably, we're going to follow the same thing. Presumably. Okay, thanks for that, boss. And the next one is the AIDS fight, because Shadow Priests don't have pushback protection. So when the dude does that pounding mechanic, it pretty much destroys your Mind Flame, it makes Vampiric Touch and Mind Blast take forever to cast, and so on and so forth. Kind of AIDS. Someone pulled. We're just going to wing it. Why not? What are we doing? We're probably doing this now.
Sorry about that, body pull. That was my bad. Hey, yo, somebody else getting loot ban for my mistake. We take it. Just a small punt in the back.
Use something demonic magic to poke.
Dangled a free milkshake ahead of me, man.
Are we holding back here?
Take it.
In my defense, I've taken the one that's furthest away all the time. It's just Woo's marking that made me take a round.
Do I put on more spell power for this guy?
Is that ever a question, Q?
Okay.
You go for your pick.
Okay.
He runs in geared like a warlock, just full cloth. Full cloth spell power.
Time for the weekly ping pong Hunter marathon. Let's do it.
Yeah, let me just rebuff myself.
Make sure you actually start here. And don't overthreat Cube at start.
Hmm. Let's see if we can get a slight improvement here. Probably not, but gonna try it anyway. Why not?
Do I tank him like facing us or do I turn him around? I can't remember.
You turn him.
Don't really need to follow, just doing that to avoid any weird conversations. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The whole fucking thing is super giga annoying with pounding. It completely ruins any decent attempt at parsing. I think I'm gonna get killed. I am not putting up Empiric Embrace because I am way too high on threat. Had to shield myself there, so forget about parsing again. Nah, this isn't happening, boys. Not gonna get a parse on this one. Sedge. You need to be way more aggressive if you are to parse on this crap, and it's just not happening here. It is what it is. I can't get any more aggressive than I am because I will get too high on aggro and I will die. Can't even follow my rotation at the moment because I'm dying if I do. Using a Hellstone, fuck it, why not? But nah, I can't do it. Not here, not now. Oh, sometimes you have to take the loss, and this is obviously one of those times. Building again. Yeah, can't do this. Can't parse here, no matter what. Not today. Maybe some other time. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm just... Yeah, you need way higher HPS here than I'm seeing, and that is completely outside of my control. I used the Soulstone, but I just used it because I don't want anyone, wiping and saying, well, that could have been avoided if you just used the Soulstone, but this is fucked. Not gonna happen. Whatever. I didn't do terrible. It's all relative, of course, if you look at this, but like, you can't possibly parse here under those circumstances. Like, you need some serious healing there. You need, yeah, I'm not gonna say much about it. It would sound wrong no matter how I'd phrase it, but I could have done much better there. It is what it is. We all could have done much better there, but not like that. That's not how you parse. And obviously, I'm not parsing for shit with 1.4k. Like, that's the minimum you'd expect. I just need to take a quick look at this. Kind of awkward, but okay. And I think I'm going to use elixirs to finish off the run. I get the feeling that parsing is not going to be possible at all in TK, this preset. So at this point, you know, I could use another flask in 3 minutes, but what's the point? Can't really get any parse.
May I roll on that as well for tanking on the room?
Yeah, roll on it.
I will roll it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Risk can just take skull to the right. Cube rest to the left.
Yeah, they're talking about me supposedly blasting Shadow Word Death into pounding. They've no idea of how much I held back there in order not to get myself killed like Ephiros and whatever. I'm not gonna say anything just because I feel like it might lead to an argument, and honestly, it's pointless to argue about it. Like I know my rotation very well. And I skipped so many Shadow Word deaths there. I shielded myself, popped the health stone, and so on, but it would be kind of stupid to bring that up during trash fights, you know what I mean? It would just be a pointless distraction for everyone. And I don't think anyone would leave the raid any wiser. So it's easier to just, you know, shut up and keep going.
Oh, I see that consecrate, man. That's a good decision.
Focus, clear down. Yeah, we don't have it now.
One thing I have learned in this game is that after every conversation, everyone leaves with the opinion they previously held anyway. So that's why I'm not getting into that stuff. It's like, yeah, whatever you say, mates.
That's a build.
Is he not like Noah?
I'm healing, but 2.5 second casts. Was that the Captain Loot that said that? Hello?
No, it wasn't Berg. Unbelievable. I know you're trying to call it Captain Lit.
You?
Warriors and warlocks and priests, please put their fear on cooldown.
That's too late now for warriors. Go right, yeah. Yeah, just put tremors down here. If I fear now, I'll fear them into the boss. Pop some cooldowns, 2 minutes on Scald, yeah.
Let's see, these packs drop a lot of recipes, a lot of nethers.
Cube here, you run in between the boss and the packs, and then you run in the middle.
Yeah, can I get a little bit of mana? 1 sec, please.
Yeah.
Alright, Nonsense is dead anyway. Still res him. He's slow as all day.
I
Nice.
inest into your shitty racial, so you only healed half. So
Okay, I go between the boss and that. Okay, and then I get both. Let's fucking go.
might need to distract the patrol.
Got one squire there, the other one over there. Should be good. Okay, I'm getting deleted.
Yeah,
Stack up so we could mass this one.
Yeah, do the same again.
Do you have a healer with you?
I mean, definitely one, right?
Pulled.
We pulled.
Definitely not me. Definitely not me and my fat ass that pulled. Nah, 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 nah.
Any blinkers in the chat?
Any... Trying to catch up.
Apple's is trying to keep his blink on cooldown, so when he gets my control, he doesn't run off. Smart plays.
Probably.
Okay, careful we don't pull here.
You can turn in a bit earlier. So we get the backpack.
Sure.
Backpack.
Backpack?
Something. Gotta be a good backpack.
That's fine.
We have not got much luck with this raid. Or crash drums.
Not a whole lot of recipes, not a whole lot of nethers here, but I mean, doesn't really matter anymore. Like, whatever.
Do I need to tank here or Risk?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you just tank it.
Okay.
Flasks are on now. Food buff, etc. Do it all before we pull.
Oh yeah.
It's not a threat with this one, so we can just blast from the start.
It's not a bitch, I actually have to blast. Make sure and
Then
stay
we buff.
focused if you get the debuff and move out.
There's no threat? Threat?
No.
Okay. Okay. I'll just do wisdom straight away then.
Okay, let's see what sort of thing happens now. Whatever you say, lady. Did not understand, but I approve. Again, I'm gonna do a bit of DPS, but just a tiny bit. I'm not trying to parse. That's why I'm not using a flask. It's things did not work the way I was hoping they would work, even though there are 25 people in the raid now. So, you know.
Okay, move out. Brisker, you can AoE taunt these ads and just stack them on top of consecration. Just Brisker, go to the far ad if you can, or the far
I'll
light.
take close.
And pull, kick and pull to the boss. Bloodfist, move out. Stack them up on boss.
Stack on boss.
Nonsense, move out.
Not sure why we're doing this, but okay.
Focus ads. Get fear ward on cube. Thanks.
Sango. My threat is shit.
Sideways.
Maybe we
I think
can
this could be taunted. I'm not sure.
build exorcism shit, I guess.
I am. No, you can't, by the way.
That's him. Sorry.
You can't.
Oh, it's dead.
Yeah, finally stopped.
Whatever.
I might actually get the trousers as well. I am listed as being prio number 1 on them, and that's the Shadow Priest Life. You get prio on the stuff that not a lot of other people want. Roll 99. Okay, well, congrats, Jeffrey. I'm not quite desperate to get that. It's nice, but it's a PvP thing, so it doesn't truly matter, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Get ready to sheep here. We're gonna pull patrol down. Just pull skull and then sheep them on the ramp. Don't use pump here. Use it for the next pack.
What are you doing, Step Mage?
I get slow with the sheeps.
Just keep sheeping. It'll be fine. Just go on the square next.
Okay.
Keep shooting.
I don't want to die.
Sheep.
There we go.
Spam sheep.
Wolves, can you try and gouge or blind the mages now when to do the thingy? I think you can do it.
No, our
Is
mages.
it
I'm not
gouge?
sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure we can blind, but I can definitely gouge.
We can mind soothe.
Yeah, you just, I mean, blind the battle mages when
Fear,
it does this
blind,
stuff.
whatever you have.
Oh, battle mage.
What are you doing, bro? I'm trying to mind suit. Okay,
I just keep sheeping this one.
not going to complain. Sometimes what I'm trying to do is probably not immediately obvious to the people in front, because I am trying to mindset obviously, and they are trying to do something else.
Did the blind work? Or...
So yeah, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to use Mindsoothe to buy time for the mages to walk in and to sheep without risking it.
Wait here. Wait for the sheep pull here. Get soothe. Both mages get up here. Do it at the same time.
I don't know what they're waiting for, but okay. Yeah, so that's what I was trying to do earlier, but they pulled straight away, didn't give me even half a second, and you know, you've got global cooldown to deal with, even if you mine so successfully, and over there you've also got a few line of sight issues when you're trying to do that. But I don't think anyone realized that I was trying to mine soothe, probably because I didn't say anything on Discord. That might be my mistake. I probably should have been a bit better at communicating what I'm trying to do, right? But the truth is, I kind of got used to bugs where they know what I'm doing. They don't need to.
Yeah, it seems like Charlie.
They don't need any sort of explanation.
Fuck that.
Off guys.
I thought we're killing Marshall first. Apparently not. Everyone's nuking Skull because there's a skull marked. Ah, whatever. Doesn't matter, I suppose. It's all the same. Okay. Just not. Yeah, the raid leader said we're doing the pack on the right first, but obviously I was all the way to Narnia because I went to the pack on the left to Mindsuit. Yeah, that happened.
Looks like you were right. Not a great raid for vortexes.
Good to see 2 drop from this last pack.
That would be nice. Okay.
At least
I got Marshall. Benj on Marshall. The turn needs reshaped.
Blind worked.
Yeah.
Magic blind.
Okay, and that was the trash. Now for the boss. This one's also removed from the All Stars, so again, that's why I'm not really bothering to use another flask. That and because honestly, I just hate to waste a flask like that. It's like I pop a flask and after 10 minutes, the raid is over, as it were. So, like, what's the point?
So I tank all the weapons.
Yes. And the
And-
boss.
And the boss.
You need to pick up the shielded. If a pyroblast is going to get through, then you just need to use it, obviously. Yeah, so phase 1, if you actually... Right, well, nonsense, then you're going to have to soak. Or never. Because we need 2 tanks. 1 for Sanguinar, 1 for Tuonicus.
Yeah, I don't know if we need a soak, I guess, in phase 3.
Okay, well, we'll try then. So we'll do the double Warlock then. So Horcrux and Apathy.
Yeah, I'll do both.
So Horcrux, you've seen the double Warlock before, haven't you? Where you just stand on the far right wall.
I've done it twice.
Yes, you can do that then. And Jeffrey, you can be the designated healer for Horcrux. Same as usual. Cube, pick up Sanguinar, Risker, tank, Thelonigus. Just basically wherever Cube mob dies, just tanks Thelonigus.
I looked at the assignments when the raid started, but there wasn't anything about that. Fortunately, I gave it to Risker anyway, and there would be enough time to refresh it by the time we get on that guy.
The boss. The Risker, you tank the axe during the weapons edge. I guess Bojack's just gonna tank the bow off to the right.
Let's see what happens.
Just big square.
Yeah, in phase 1 and phase 3, but in phase 2, when the weapons come out, you have to tank the axe. And you can stun the axe, you can bear stun it whenever it spins.
But I only take Sanguinar in phase 3, right?
No, phase 1 too.
Phase 1
So
too.
1 at a time in phase
Okay, 30 seconds to fear ward. But by the time this guy dies, pretty sure that's when he needs fear ward for Lord Sanguinar. So I think he should be fine. We'll see. No one can stop you now. Unless 25 people form a bug in blue unenchanted ungemmed gear, and they still can. Okay, we're stopping DPS, I suppose. But I'm pretty sure we're safe to kill it now. Fuck off. Just needed like half a second to finish my cast there. Okay. Apathy is tanking. I'm just fucking around here, not really doing much. I should be fine to nuke now.
Just focus on this now. People should just hold off on the position, to be honest.
50 seconds to fear ward, fine.
Give him time.
Steph.
I can definitely say that some people didn't give any time. Everything. And pre-con.
Just finish this feed and then we'll get some
So
reses out.
Do you want me to res appetize after?
As soon as we clear this middle
but I
flag,
saw
we're good.
I saw fucking seeds flying out before my first conk even landed. Or
I
no,
literally.
no, I'm just not saying.
No,
I'm
I'm
just
just
saying.
I put some filters illegally around. I broke a vest onto it.
Just res him now, Charlie.
Can I get
But I
a full
peeked.
rebuttal on that puppy? I need salvation as
Take an
well on
intellect,
this
man.
one.
Yeah, I gave it to both of you.
Remember to pick up your weapons.
Are we
Lewis,
still at
you'll
the
need
bow,
to
yeah?
do Curse of Elements here.
Yeah, melee on bow, yeah. Right side, everyone. And face it away if possible.
Kind of getting deleted if I get any closer, because he's not turning around.
Yeah, like when you're given the tank
Fear
time.
ward.
So I have the same.
By combat res?
It's too late now. You need to pick up a buff.
Phase 3.
Get ready to tank Telonicus.
Risker, you need to tank.
Oh.
Why do I?
Tank with our same position.
Okay. I guess we're wiping now. Nope. Hmm. I mean, they asked, does anyone? And I said I did, but okay. Like, you can still see this thing here, am I right?
Just release and repair at the flight master.
Okay, my man. I'm gonna do that. No problem. They said go release and repair, and yeah, sure, why not? A pretty long run though, but what can you do?
Ah, he is like, I think he item heist fairly well.
What did they actually pull? Yeah, they accidentally pulled Kartas. Okay. Okay. That Warlock apparently has prior. No, I'm getting the patterns, so that means maybe I can get two primal, not primal, whatever they're called. Don't know where the hell you are, mate. You're here, okay, thanks.
Ride's still going.
Yeah, still contenter. So this is good news because all I need now is two nether vortexes, and then I can get the thing for my warlock. Oh, can we enter? Kind of awkward. We just OS every boss? Sorry, Rengelon, what does that mean? We just OS. I'm not really focused on parsing on this boss. Firstly, because it doesn't matter. Secondly, he's removed from, ASP. And thirdly, my flask expired earlier. So I'm going with a couple of elixirs for it, to tell you the truth. I'm not even trying to parse. Not that you can parse, because again, he is removed from the All Stars. That's not what happened. It's like, firstly, people started Giga nuking before the Paladin off tank had a chance to pick up the ads. But it wasn't the only thing that went wrong there. Other stuff went wrong as well. Like we've got, for example, we've got a shaman in our group, and I got feared. I'm pretty sure full duration. Like either tremor wasn't down, or if it was too far. I am rolling on that. Supposedly I have prio on it, so I need it. It is an upgrade. What is this? Leather. This talisman of the Sun King. Okay. I don't actually know where my arena partner is. He's the rogue dealing with loot, so I can't trade him. Okay, he's here. Gonna take that and I'm gonna use it instead of this ring. Pretty sure that that ring is worthless anyway. Yeah, I made that Wiko, it's the one I told you about. So yeah, I am going to use that. Yeah, you have a good one with anything that's going on. What are they even rolling on? Oh, some leather belt. Yeah. And shadow power and Runic wisdom, and I've got food and I've got the elixir. Yeah, I'm all right. And we can start buffing some groups. My group is still not here. One person's missing. Okay, they're here now. What can we get? Of the Defender. I would like it, but let's give Fear Word again to the Druid. Do I have this? I do. Gave him my Fear Word. Let's roll.
The whole time? Have you got like a macro for it?
That's far enough, bro. I'm feared, 4 seconds, no tremor, no stress. It is what it is. Just waiting for Apathy to hit it. It did. We should be good to go now.
I did last time too. I don't know if we're sending any MDs, but a hunch just died without like recon blast.
friend and read the conflict?
Well, without chain, I wouldn't risk it.
Maybe. I think, yeah, that's a good point.
Secure the bombs, melee.
Like
Oh,
in
Risker has
Position.
remote
Don't kill
repel.
him yet. Don't kill.
Phase 2.
Okay, give
Just
him
don't do
plenty of
anything.
time.
Don't purge. Don't do anything.
Risker, pull out devastation when you get a chance.
Stuns. I have the engineer stun on me.
As soon as you can.
Stunned.
Loot staff.
It's your round to pick up the staff, equip it, and actually use the thingy.
The fuck did that thing go?
Okay, melee on the bow. Range on devastation.
Yep. That is what we're trying to do.
Okay, tanks, get to your positions. Risker. Good. Yeah. Make sure you have your
The fear
shield.
wards.
I don't know if you picked up the shield or not.
Yeah, I have the shield on.
You
Oh.
use the fear ward.
I have it now.
I gave mine to Risker.
Keep
You
this
can
tank
move
on first, melee.
Sangra a bit closer to Risker. Risker just stand still and tank it there.
Phase
Make
3.
sure to use staff box.
Here.
Feared again, no tremor.
Yeah, it's the bug.
Yeah, the bug. It's fine.
I'm trying the sides.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Let me grab my mega buff.
Toy on you.
Yeah, I have it on.
Toy on me. That's amazing.
Put tremor down in group 5 and 1.
Here.
On 2.
Hit.
I'm gonna bring her back.
Okay, watch out for bombs, melee. This is fine here, Risker. You can just tank it here. Doesn't really matter. Actually, maybe try and pull it back a little bit, actually, because Capernaum is quite close. Just be ready, Cube, on KT.
Yeah.
Risker, combat res, elementics.
Phase 4.
Okay, good. Just give him time. MD's on him if you have MD.
Okay, I guess we're bloodlusting. Fine. No, I will not prevail, but I'm not trying to prevail, bro. I'm just trying to kill this boss so we're done with the raid, basically.
Tank spawns.
Bandesky over aggroed. Bandesky stop DPS.
Phase 5.
Do you have a res? Anyone?
Oh.
Who died? Nonsense. Sephiroth. Oh well. A mage and I think it's a DPS warrior, but he could be a tank. He's a DPS warrior, just noticed now. I'm still not 100% familiar with the role everyone's taking, because I'm absolutely sure I've seen this DPS warrior tanking at some point. Okay. Awkward MC, but okay.
That doesn't wipe the thread, does it? Or
No.
Oh, well, it's wiped his threat.
yeah, MC can do that.
Okay.
So Risker just pump.
So Risker, start doing damage to
Keep
the boss.
kicking and MD into
Gravity
Risker.
lapse.
Bro, are you sure you knocked me up far enough? Like, there was lots of room left. Look at all that pushback, bro. Just look at all the pushback. Like, how am I supposed to DPS this boss? You know what I mean? How did I get aggro? Oh, because the tank is dead. Alright. Alright. Like, I was doing quite well. Not anymore, obviously. Because what the hell was I gonna do there? Think he's about to kill the other Shadow Priest. Yeah, no. He escaped. No, he didn't. Yeah, he did. Sadly, I may have to use a flask now because I no longer have any elixir of shadow power with me. These were brought just like, you know, mech. So although I wasn't gonna try to parse here, now I might have to, because I'm gonna have to use a flask, and if I use a flask, will be an interesting kill if they manage to kill him. Yeah, everyone's gonna be dead in the raid. Okay, those fireballs are going to delete everyone. Not, it's not looking great. I'm gonna be honest. It's
Remember the re-equip weapon.
Man, every puck, every guild I do it in,
that's why the Capernian shit was running wild, because they reached that threat because people are so far away from them.
Well, because ranged are kind of big.
Oh,
Get
you
like
mean? Oh, yeah.
tight,
They
cat
outplay
ball
the
right away
stuff.
from the.
That's why Telonicus is beelining to the back of the room instead of staying on Risker.
So we need to sort of stay middle of the room then.
You need to stay closer anyway.
Yeah, just be closer. Like
I think we're worrying about tight.
This hurts considering the price of a flask, but we're gonna do it. We don't want to be the guys who constantly look cheap.
Basically, you do what you've always done, and I think Nonsense looks like he's one tank, so we're gonna have an extra tank just as like a backup in case mind control just cleanses Cube's threat.
I mean, I was on the bottom after that, so I guess it does.
Well, I guess we can. I guess we just have Nonsense then. If Nonsense main tank's KT, Risker just go cat because you should get a shit ton of threat that way. And then if something happens to Nonsense, then you can just go bear and you should be high on threat at that point. Cube can just tank Phoenix.
Sure.
Every other, just keep the. We'll just keep the other assignments the same, just to not confuse anything. Raid Volt food, fatty food, nether mitt food, poser food. I guess Nonsense you can be ready to tank Telonicus when they respawn on phase 3, just in case it beelines away again. Maybe help Risker to get it. Or
Yeah,
just tank
sure.
it.
But everyone just be closer instead of pushing. Don't run away before they spawn.
Okay, everyone's ready. Yeah, re-equip your weapons.
Well, here we go again, I guess.
We'd read it instantly rip right here.
Just watch out, this mob attacks from very far. Okay, move out, melee. Risker, you need to be careful. This boss can just turn around and smack you in the head.
Well, that was interesting. Getting hit from all the way to Narnia, really.
Fear.
Okay, full fear again.
Should be fine. Okay.
Does Apathy have aggro? Yeah, he does now. Although he's tanking with Salvation.
You're near Nonsense. Just chain OT. Yeah, move away now if you can. Nice, good job, mate.
Yeah, whatever you say, mate.
Okay, give him plenty of time.
Phase 2.
Risker, get the axe.
I'll just tank one random. I'll take blade.
Fuck's sake, I got pushback.
Loot staff.
Yeah, I'm trying to loot the stuff. Yes, it is in the raid.
That's actually good.
Pick up your weapons.
Yeah, what is up? I'm Q.
Remember, don't run, do not run. Stay on the platform.
Where's my fucking weapon?
Stay on the
Fear
platform.
words.
I have 35 seconds for these ads, Matt.
Remember to use the unused effect on the staff, please.
I've already used this.
The difference between week 1 and week 5.
That's not cool, and you can just go through the whole raid with just buff stuff.
The healing buff, okay.
Wasn't too long this time. Surely we didn't kill that one last time. Okay, you ready?
Do your vote, Jack.
Phase 3.
Fear wards on the tanks, remember, if you haven't already.
Fear.
Aslan is coming for you.
Watch out, Aslan, it's coming to you, Galadriel.
It's pretty low if we just nuke him here.
Nuki is on apathies. Dalbed's on apathies.
It's fine, it's dead.
Good job. Ship's dead.
Big compact. Big compact.
Okay, Sanguinar also dead. Just rest Cube, Mackay, when you come out of that. Just be careful because you might res into. Actually, no, you're fine. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, there's not. No.
Okay, so nonsense.
Phase
You want to
4.
tank the boss? Okay, you can last.
Mind
Yeah, I was
control.
good. Lol.
Move. Standing here. Combat.
Deluge range.
Phoenix. Mind control.
I'm MC'd, can't pick up.
Phase 5.
Yeah, we're trying to get you.
Well, I'm stunned now. Risker has it though. I'll just let Risker
Give
take
it
it.
just.
Just kill Barrett. Just kill it.
Watch out, it knocks you back, Risker, when it's.
Kill egg.
That's on LR.
Wait, what? I'm pretty sure this close.
Would be amazing if I could see literally anything, but I can't.
One time. But yes.
Mind control.
Pretty sure
Give
this is.
combat resistance. No, never mind. It don't.
We don't have one.
Hey, yo, somebody wing flip my ass. Wait.
Gravity lapse.
What dropped? The Nexus key. Some gloves. Yeah, well, I would like some, but I'll get over it. And I should probably re-equip my stuff. All right, we do have the hardstone in area 52. Don't remember where that thing is. Somewhere that way. Oh, okay. The tank has prio on that, so some other time, I suppose. Champion. People are already rolling for off spec. I've not had a single piece of tier 5 yet. On any character, to be precise. Ah well, don't actually need it. What else have we got? That's one part I don't like. Every guild still wants you to do Gruul because the SC is a huge upgrade. But the stuff I need, like I need free upgrades from Mactaridon Slayer. No one wants to do Mactaridon. Feels bad. I guess we are not getting this, so congrats to the Holy Priest. GG. Some other time, boys. And I'm gonna have to use another charge here.
Okay, I think it's Cube next, but yeah. Did he? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. No worries. No worries. What?
Was that the 10 soaks of cloud man that talked? Hello?
I actually don't know what was going on with those clouds. I literally couldn't get away from them. Is there anyone else that needs a summon now?
Just move
Not
away.
a chance.
Couldn't get away from stationary clouds, he says.
They're not fucking stationary, you retard.
They basically are. They barely move.
Not when they follow you.
They don't follow you.
They follow me.
Yeah, that's what it looks like with brain damage.
It's like whenever you're driving in the car and the moon's following the car. You never see that?
White has no depth perception.
Oh, come on, bro. The flask is ticking down. Where is everyone? Yeah, let's start pulling, please.
Okay, cloud man. Yeah, watch out for the clouds, everyone. Stack up.
I don't actually know why we're doing it this way. If you're wondering, they said something about Bloodlust resetting, so I'm guessing they're trying to kill Blind Eye in order to reset Bloodlust, but it's like, who gives a shit about Bloodlust for Gruul? I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something here. The same time, it's like, whatever. What? Why? I never ever got shipped here before. We are trying to do a bit of DPS, but I am not, absolutely not going to use a potion for this shit. I would feel like the worst retard on the planet using a potion for Gruul or hiking in this phase. Did fairly well though, can't complain. But like I said, I am absolutely not spending 20 gold on that. Damn, nice, but I am far, far from getting that. Maybe next time if they drop like 3 of them, I can have one, but other than that, nope. Apparently this is good for monkeys, I wouldn't know.
He gets the first they're doing, right?
Gloves, plate, tank, they're really nice.
First they're doing, first skull as well.
No, I was trying to roll because I thought it was this, but no. Verdant Sphere, that's...
Do the servant.
Just roll. Just lead him.
He rolled.
Another engine if you have water, you still have perfectly functioning.
Yeah, those are supposed to be sort of for me. Stuff is nice. Maybe I will roll on it for off spec. Unless someone rolls main spec, of course. If anyone rolls main spec, I'm staying away from it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Would anyone like to guess where we're supposed to be? Cause I honestly have no idea. Like everyone in my group is around me somewhere except for the shaman, who is somewhere else with his totems, of course. Probably here, I'm guessing. Yeah, of course. Bro, leave me alone with that ceiling. Like, I've moved all over the place. What the fuck? Can't even see where it is. Not that I care, but like, give me a break. Not again. It's basically chasing me at this point. Some random shit, of course. These are, I think, for me, so I am going to roll on them. No one else probably needs them, which is why they're for me. Lol. I am going to roll a 99 on it. Oh, lol. Lol. Okay, I think that's it for what I could get this raid. So I got the ring from Alar, and I've got these trousers. They're not exactly amazing, but like at some point I will have to replace Spell Strike, and at that point I might as well use these, I guess. It's a bit of a air quotes funny thing with Shadow Priest gear, but what? Oh no, I just needed the chest knockdown.
Skedaddle boys. Thanks for the raid. Bye.
Yeah. Just gonna try to get a spot somewhere in a Macteridon group.
I have the heal legs, the tank legs,
Nope,
AVP legs, the DPS legs.
no room. So it's kind of sad, but what can you do? Am I right? That's what I mean when I say it's kind of nasty that we're still doing grow because people want DST, but we're not doing mag. So for mag, I'm on my own. It's like go and look, find the bug and enjoy. Feels bad, bro. What's even worse is that I've got like I'm now safe to grow and I can't go to any of the raids that go, you know, grow and mag. Like that guy, I wouldn't go with him anyway. Fuck you, guy, if you ever hear this or see this. He's a ninja. But yeah, kind of sucks. And apparently shadow priests are not exactly in demand for this thing either. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna log out and I'm going to quickly check what things are looking like for today in terms of potential improvements, right? And I don't know if anyone's interested in that, but this is what it looks like. If this is correct, but you can see it says not locked in for 5 of them. Lurker was a 99, Keltas was a 99, Alar was a 97, but remember I was getting super griefed here because the totems were not in range, they were not moved between platforms. Fathom Lord is a 98, kind of. And Hydros was a 95. If, again, if these are accurate, it does say not locked in, and it says parses would lock in once every 24 hours, starting at noon UTC. And the reason for that is that a lot of people are raiding today. And there's going to be, I don't know, there are going to be a lot of reports coming in, so what may initially look like a 99 may end up being a 98, or possibly even less, depending on how well other people do. That said, it does look like I did manage to improve a bit, so yeah, it wasn't a completely wasted raid. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you guys around.